Jack of my gains.
Got them gains. Wow, damn. That did jack up the gains.
Yeah, it did. I like it.
Fuck. All right.
You're so deep in my ear canal.
Yeah, I am. Like 2 knuckles.
Double knuckle deep.
Oh.
Welcome to Double Knuckle Podcast. I almost screwed that up.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna do a new intro. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
It's a beautiful morning. It's really afternoon.
4:00 in the afternoon.
It's not 4. It's
2.
2. Well, yeah, beautiful day out.
It is. It's very nice
the
out.
Party pants people are out.
Fuck them.
Had to pass a couple on the way here on the backcountry roads.
God, I can't stand those people.
And
so I haven't seen any, but I've been sitting in the living room, laying on the couch.
Oh, they are out.
Where there's no windows towards
they
the road.
Are out and about.
But no, as I was saying, I was going to do a new intro today, and I can't remember what it was. It was something like, welcome to the bullshit and talk, or I don't remember what show. And I was just going to let it roll with that and not even do Buckhorn Podcast.
And just go with it.
And just go with it. But
too bad your memory sucks.
Yeah, I also had that thought at 3:00 in the morning when I woke up to take a piss. So then when I went back to bed, I completely forgot about it.
Should have wrote it in the mirror, on the mirror in lipstick.
Ooh.
That way you know.
Nah, I only put lipstick on my dick. So
I didn't say what you had to use to apply the lipstick to the mirror.
Never mind. Whoops.
Get up on the sink there and
spell it out.
Yeah.
It's fine. Swiveling.
Gyrating.
Jesus. All right, this show's
You just look like a poor man's Elvis over there.
I
just
know.
now.
I am
like
a poor man's
like
Elvis.
If Elvis was, well, he was on a lot of drugs.
So today we're not doing whiskey today.
We're not.
And to be honest, I am completely over fucking whiskey at this point.
Yeah? Like done?
No, like I'm still
like
gonna
I get your whole collection?
No, like I'm gonna drink what I have and I'll buy what I want and what I like, but I am completely like I'm done. Like
what if places send us samples though?
That's fine. Like, but I'm tired of trying to.
You're tired of the game.
I'm tired. Yeah. I was in it before the game started, and I'm tired of all these dumb fucks. Like guys like
I'm with
today.
You.
Like I'm completely over all the forums, the groups, the message boards, all the bullshit. Guy was like, "Well, it's the first time I had it. It's so good." Can you guess what I'm talking about?
Blanton's.
Yep. And I'm like, I'm sitting there. He goes, can you have a collection without Blanton's? Like, serious question. I'm like, fuck yes, you can have a collection without Blanton's. Like,
I had Blanton's once in my life, and I drank it, and I'm not sad that it's gone. You know, it's like, I walk in now, I'll go buy a bottle of Wild Turkey 101 and walk out and be fine.
Yeah, I don't even ask.
I don't either.
I'm done. Like, I'm completely done. This show, as far as like, we'll review samples that are sent to us, but I am not going out of my way to try to fucking get a bottle of something just to try on the show. Like, that's how done I am.
I'd say we just drink what we like and we'll talk about it.
We're going to drink what we like, and I don't give a shit if we drink the same thing for 4 fucking weeks.
Right, that's fine by me. It's all your stuff, so I love it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, but I'll just drink the same shit over and over again, and I will give you the same, I'll give you different scores on the same thing.
There you go. So what we're saying is, Mo and Dude, we need you guys to give us free samples.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Give us free stuff.
Oh, okay. So you want free stuff. I'm just...
Who doesn't want free stuff? I always want free stuff, except herpes.
Well...
I don't like that. That's never free. That's costly.
No. So syphilis.
Yeah, gonorrhea.
You get that from a koala bear.
Gonorrhea. More like heroria. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, speaking of Mo, I did have another sampling of that... The crazy Russian Ivan coffee vodka.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, I sipped on that one night. It was pretty good. It's not something I can slam.
No, God, no. Because I almost put coffee in my coffee.
I got a tumbler glass, and I filled it with as much ice as possible, and poured about half of that in there to chill it. Great taste, but after I was done with that, and I poured like half after, it's full of ice anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not much. But I was done. I did not go for another. It's like I sipped that. I liked it. It was like a nice coffee, and I was done.
Yeah, I'm
very good, but it's a sipper.
That's the way it is. So I have a beer downstairs that we were debating on whether we were going to try it today, and we actually went with the Goose Island 2020 variant today. So that's what we're sipping on today. It's
got some frozen glasses.
It was
room temp, and we poured it in.
Well, and it's supposed to be room temperature. That's the way it's supposed to be drank. But it's the Bourbon County Stout from Goose Island. This is their 2020 year. It is intense aromas of charred oak, vanilla, caramel, and smoke. And you're supposed to let these sit in the bottle for up to 5 years before you drink them. But I usually try to get 2 so that I can do one now and one later.
Yeah.
We did this, I don't know, it's probably been like 2 years now. It was like when we first started the show.
No, I think we did this one about a year ago. I'm pretty sure.
Well, we started this show about a year ago.
Dude, no, we're almost 3 years in. June is 3 years. You believe that?
June cannot be 3 years.
It's 3 years, bro. I don't know, because last year we were talking about having a big party, but COVID.
But yeah.
Because we couldn't believe we made it 2 years.
Right.
And like 4 people still listen. So
yeah, we're still getting our fucking downloads are pathetic.
I don't care.
I don't either. We get 30 downloads an episode.
Fine. We love all 30 of you.
Yep. All 30 of you listening. And I'm
Mom, Mo, Beth, Krista.
me.
All my friends and family and Martelle.
It is the worst goddamn show on the planet.
I disagree. I've had some that I've deleted. I've tried listening to several episodes and I can't stand. I won't name them.
We're not the worst show. But
we are the sexiest show.
We are
ever.
definitely the sexiest show.
We have buttery smooth voices.
Sometimes.
Well, you do. I just got butter under my moobs.
Yeah.
That's why I keep them from chafing.
Ugh, that's gross. I just think of from Munda cheese.
Yeah, from under butter. Butter from under my moobs.
So anyway, what do you think about this?
It tastes better than butter from under my boobs.
Yeah, I have feelings.
Honestly, on the nose, it's pleasant.
Yeah.
It's mild. There's nothing real strong.
It smells almost like a pizza.
It looks like a Guinness. It's like a dark, thick beer.
Oh, it is super.
It does almost smell like a pizza now you mention
it. It smells like pizza.
That's weird. I didn't get that until you said it instantly. I was like, it smells like a pizza.
Yeah, it smells like a pizza.
Because on the nose, I was getting more fruity and vanilla.
I get the vanilla, but it's got that. It's kind of got like a pizza.
It's like pasta sauce,
like a pepperoni grease, baked pepperoni grease.
Pepperoni grease.
That's a new one. I've never heard that in a review before.
I haven't either. But now that you mention it, it really does.
This would go really good with pizza.
We should have had this with pizza. Why didn't you get to Carlos again?
Well, cause.
So I woke up today. Beth called me. Well, she woke me up and said, "Are you going to church?" And I said, "Yeah." And then she woke me up again and said, "Hey, it's an hour till church." And I said, "No." I don't remember her waking me up the first time where I said yes.
No.
But she said, "Yeah, I woke you up a second time." Or I didn't say no. I gave her a thumbs down. There's been a lot going on at work, which I think I've told you off air.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say it all here. And I'm about to roll into some serious crap, which I haven't told you. Nothing bad. Like, I'm not in trouble.
Big pile of doo-doo.
Yeah, just there's a lot going on. And lately, like, I usually sleep 4 to 5 hours a night. Like, 5 hours is a decent night's sleep for me. Saturday, I went to bed about 1, and Beth woke me up at 12:15.
That's good.
And goes, "Hey, are you okay?" Like, she's like, "I've been checking that you're breathing, but are you going to get up?" And I was like,
I've been putting a mirror under your nose.
I got to go forage. I need to get up. Which luckily, my buddy that was going to forage, I messaged him. And like 12:45, I was like, "Yeah, I just woke up. When do you want to come up here?" So it worked out fine.
Perfect.
Because I was like, "Crap, I was supposed to go up this morning." But I've just been, the last probably 4 or 5 nights, I've been sleeping like 10, 12 hours if I can.
That's good.
And it is. My back's sore because I'm not used to like laying in bed that long.
Yeah.
So I get up hurting, but.
You start doing yoga. You need to do DDP.
DDP, yeah.
Yes.
Like all the other fat people.
You are a prime candidate for DDP yoga.
DDP would love to get all up in my Fermunda butter.
You should start doing DDP.
Yeah, it costs money.
I will buy the fucking DDP yoga if you do it.
Really?
Maybe.
well, then maybe we'll talk later. Maybe you just hand me cash and I will go get it myself.
No. That's like giving a homeless man quarters for food. Just go get him the food instead.
Nope. But yeah. So it's been crazy. I've been sleeping. So today, she calls me. She goes to church with the boys. Met my folks. They went. You know, my brother and Chris and GW went, and or at least Krista did. And she was like, "Hey, we're all going to El Pedregal. Do you want to go?" It's like 10:45. She's like, "They open at 11." So I'm like, "Okay, let me get up and get moved." So I get up, go take a dump, as you do in the morning.
Yeah.
Grab a shower.
Morning constitutional.
Yeah. I'm like, I said, just order me that one big burrito. Like, they have this one thing. It's just a giant burrito. It's like the burrito especial or something.
Yeah.
I was like, just get me that. It's fine. And I get there and I eat like 4 bites and I'm like, I'm done. Because I'm not the kind of guy that when I wake up, it takes me an hour to get out of bed and moving. Or I'll get up, go pee, and then like sit in my recliner.
Yeah.
It takes me time to get moving. I don't do breakfast. I like a brunch. And then I'll usually skip lunch and do a dinner. Like that's more my style if I have a choice.
Yeah.
And so I roll out of bed, rush down there, take a dump, get a shower. Like 20 minutes later, I'm out the door and I sit down and they bring me this burrito that's bigger than a Chipotle burrito. And I'm just like, ugh. Well, then I realize I have to podcast with you. I have a birthday party to go to. I have to head out of town for work. And I'm going, I haven't even packed. My van's got like 25 miles until empty. Like I was just a mess. So I don't know.
Like every day.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. No, your every day is get up, take a piss, and walk into your office here and start work.
You know what? I ran into traffic yesterday morning.
Somebody else was in the hallway?
Yes. Diesel was in the way.
Diesel was in the way.
He jackknifed in the middle of the hallway, and I couldn't get past. So...
yeah, I don't know why I told all that, but there it is.
Some days it's difficult to get to the office.
So back to the greasy pepperoni pizza
All right,
beer.
yeah, so the pepperoni pizza. So I like it, but this is, I don't know, it's kind of crazy sweet.
It's got a very sweet and a very fruity taste to me.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody mixed, it's weird. It tastes like a dark stout, but with fruit infused in it.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, it's like the sweetness. It's
like dark fruit, like cherry or plum or dates.
With a little honey, maybe. There's some kind of a sweetness there that's not.
That could be the vanilla.
That could be.
And smoke. It's vanilla and caramel and smoke. It's smoky vanilla. It's a smoky vanilla caramel. Caramel vanilla. But yeah, so I'm kind of over. Like I said, I'm over the whiskey stuff.
I'm over people.
I'm over
people ruin
all
whiskey.
Yeah, I'm.
Well, and I had a buddy who was a business guy. He said, "Hey, I'm looking to set up a bourbon tasting group. Who would be interested?" Now he's big. He's always been big into networking, so he knows, quote unquote, knows thousands of people, like throngs of people. But you know, he's got his close circle of friends, his family, and all these people started commenting. I was like, you know. We've done a podcast. I'd like to promote our podcast there. I would come, promote the podcast, do some tastings, maybe bring something, you know. Especially if I can get my hands on something out of town. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I need you because my stuff's all gone.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know, we'd probably be interested depending on when. He wants to do it in Dublin, so it's kind of a hike. I know. That's the big turnoff. But.
Is it Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all the responses he's getting, you know, I'm just like, you got 200 people saying they'd be interested. Now, are all 200 people always going to go to wherever it is? No. But it could be a good opportunity just to network in general.
It is, but you know what? I'm not a networking person. Like,
You're not.
I'm not. So
I may need to.
I'm not out to look. I'm never really out.
But if we make that right connection, our podcast could turn into something much larger.
It could.
What if we could just do this for a living? Once a week, maybe twice a week.
It would have to be more than once a week in order to.
The big ones I listen to, some of them are once a week with a side story one, like a little sidekick.
Yeah. I mean, if the listenership we would have to get in order to do that would be out.
We got a better chance of hitting the lottery than podcasting for a living.
Yeah. A scratch-off lotto ticket, not the real. Not a Mega Million.
Yeah, not enough to retire on.
Only really like a $2 winning on a scratch-off.
I'll take it.
I mean,
if it's a $1 scratch off, I've doubled my money.
That's right.
I'm rich.
you got a better chance of making it big in Bitcoin.
And I don't even do Bitcoin.
Really? So I mean, as much as I would, the format and a lot of the stuff on the show would have to change dramatically and drastically in order for that to happen. It would have to be a little more scripted. We would need
midget strippers.
Yeah, we need at least somebody that could help run social media.
Yeah, we need a third person that's really off the wall.
Yeah,
we need to go to like full Howard Stern. Like you'd have to get way more. You could play the Howard Stern role well. I guess that would make me Robin
or Jackie back in the day.
Well, I think I'm more Robin.
I think you'd be more Jackie.
Probably
Jackie. The
Baba Booey. Maybe I'm Baba Booey.
He's the producer. You don't do shit.
Yeah, you're Baba Booey.
I'm Baba Booey and Howard. And Robin.
I'm just
All Jackie did was show up and tell jokes, really bad ones at that.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
So you've got that nailed.
Speaking of bad jokes.
And I do sound effects, so I'm Fred, too.
I heard a bad joke today. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, God. Although I did get comments that someone liked the fact that you said fuck on the last show.
Did you really? Fornicate. It's fornicate.
Even though you were just reading the title of a book. Anyway, go ahead.
Disclaimer. Mom, Beth.
Turn it down for 10 seconds.
Pause. Skip ahead 30 seconds. So I heard this joke actually on another podcast today, and it took me a second, but I lost it. So I'm just going to present it to you as it is.
Okay.
So when you were younger, did you ever masturbate so violently that your dad woke up and ripped his own penis out of your hands?
Is that the joke or is that a statement?
That was it. The guy just asked that. Didn't give any kind of intro. And he asked that. His partner was like, yeah, no, I think that's just you, man. Like,
wow. I should start every show with some crazy off the wall bullshit like that.
Oh man, this one podcast I listen to, it's always like that. Every episode they've got something.
God. See, I don't want to rip off somebody else's shit.
Oh, it's not a rip off. I'm paying homage to.
But I can come up with some really dark, weird shit if I've been trying to avoid it for the most part on the show for like 3 years.
You know what? Let's go.
I mean, there's a lot I could tear into people, tear people down. I mean, I just kind of let it go.
This beer is really weird to me. I don't really love it, but
I
can't stop drinking it.
I don't love it. I like it though.
Yeah,
it's good.
What would you rate this one?
You know what, this particular one, I'm kind of like a 2.5.
I was going to say a 2.
I thought about it. And
try it. It's okay if you can find. Like, you're not going to find this.
No, you could probably.
Can you still find this one?
You probably could. I mean, it came out. It always gets released on Black Friday. But
Racist.
Then I know. But it's some places will hold on to it, and then they'll do like another release in the summertime. Just depends on how much they got. So you might be able to find this still. It'll be this variant of it, the Black Label variant. There's several different variants. Like I have a Heaven Hill variant of this downstairs, I think.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not bad. It's just I should say weird. It's different.
It's very different. I think they're only aged in barrels for 9 months, and I'm not going to look anything up because I just don't care. Because I'm over whiskey, and this was stored in whiskey barrels.
You're over whiskey, but we almost drink whiskey.
Yeah. Rephrase it. I'm over trying to find shit and get bottles and
that's
not
why,
that we ever really did that, but now I'm just completely done. Like I'm just going to go.
We did that for ourselves, not for the show.
Not for the show.
It was for the fun of it, or for finding stuff we wanted to try.
It's not fun anymore.
But like I said, I walked in Wednesday or Thursday. I walked into a place, literally went right to the show. I stopped because they had an old elk, and I went and I walked and grabbed a bottle of Wild Turkey 101, and I went to the register. That was it. I didn't even look to see if they had anything else.
Yeah, like
I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I want to grab something I knew, something I could just throw in the cabinet, save for later. And I was like, there's what is like $20, 23, whatever. And I was like, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm not asking about anything. I'm not fighting anybody for anything.
I will still happily try to get Gary on the show to talk about the bullshit.
Oh, I would love to have him on the show.
I will still. I haven't done anything with it yet. I will still try to get a hold of the guys down at Party Source, and then I, and Mo, Mo, and I go down there.
Me, myself, and Maureen.
Yeah, go down there and do a show that way, and just kind of hang out for the day down there.
Yeah, I'm cool with all that.
I'll still try to do it, but I'm just completely.
And I feel like you and I both we are not linear people where we're always the same. You and I hit highs and lows.
Yeah.
In the way we feel about things. Because next week, we could be totally opposite. Like,
next
I found
week,
this, and now I'm excited again.
Next week, there may not be a show.
Also true. We never know.
Never know what could happen.
Or next week, we could turn into a full-on different...
It could be, hell.
We're nothing but Funko Pops.
But that's the thing with the show. Like, it can...
We can do what we want.
Speaking of Funko Pops...
Uh-oh.
I've probably spent like a good $70.
Oh my gosh. That's why you're done with whiskey. You're spending all your money on Funko Pops.
Between Lexi and I, because she's into it. Like, that's one of the main reasons. I bought them for decoration, like the ones, and I've been buying the ones that I want for decoration.
But now you use them for masturbation.
Yeah, now I use them for masturbation.
Yeah. It really ruins the value when you do that.
Only if you come on it.
Well, the whole out of the box and
I leave them in the box and I just look at them from across the room.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I don't want to get anything on the box.
That's your literal spank bank.
Yeah,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, right into a sock.
As long as there's no contact.
Sock. Yeah, there's no contact. There's a love sock. It's fine.
Isn't that a song?
Probably.
Love sock, baby, love sock.
That's Love Shack.
Oh,
yeah, but the same thing. I mean, they're all coming in there under a tin roof.
It's all a sex shed.
Yeah. But no, Lexi
under a tin roof. Come under a hot tin roof. I think it's a Broadway play.
That might be a Broadway. It's an egg roll on a tin roof. Now Lexi's gotten into she was into collecting them before.
Okay, it's really weird to transition from masturbating to Funko Pops to talking about your teenage daughter.
Well,
so we're going to do a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Everybody rewind. We didn't say any of that. And family talk.
Yeah. So Lexi's she's always been into collecting Funko Pops. We would buy her, Frozen came out. We'd get her a Frozen one. Or when Inside
I don't know
Out.
If they made Frozen ones.
Oh God, they make.
They're like Elsa everything. With a big old fat head.
Yeah. Literally, that's what it is. It's in a room.
Have you not masturbated to a Frozen Funko Pop?
No.
That's good.
From Toy Story, the penguin, Wheezy.
Yeah.
She has.
How do you make a penguin with a fat head?
It doesn't have a fat head. It just looks like the penguin.
Oh, it's just a penguin.
It's just a penguin.
Okay.
With a microphone. She's got some from Inside Out, and so she's like, she goes, I like these, but all of hers are Disney, except for the WandaVision one she has. And she's like, I want more WandaVision ones. So I've been, her birthday shopping's done at this point. Because she's just getting Funko Pops for her birthday next month.
There you go.
But I bought some. I have Underdog coming.
Oh, I love Underdog.
I fucking love Underdog. I was the only one.
Yes. I used to watch every episode of Underdog.
I did too. And
love it.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. And Peabody and Sherman. And Mr. Magoo.
All good ones.
All
classics.
Great fucking classic cartoons. But because I'm only buying the things that, obviously, you buy the ones that interest you. Some of these are worth some serious fucking money.
Yeah.
There's a couple out there that are worth $10,000. I'm not finding those, and I'm definitely not buying those at that price. But so I'm buying the ones that I like, obviously. So Underdog, huge fan of Garbage Pail Kids. Love Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh yeah,
I still have
my cards, the stickers.
I have them. I have mine still.
Some of those are worth some money too.
Probably, but mine are all in shitty condition. So
yeah, well,
whatever. But so I picked up 2 Garbage Pail Kids Funkos. They're coming.
Which ones?
Split Kit.
Okay.
So he's half punk, half normal.
Yep. I remember.
What was the other one? Boney Tony. That's the one that was always on the cover with him unzipping his face.
Yeah.
And being the skull.
Yeah.
So I've got that one coming.
You gotta get a Handy Randy.
If it's not available, then I can't buy it.
Handy Randy would be hard though, because his thing was his fingers were going through his lips.
Yeah,
that'd be hard to do on a Funko Pop. I think
that probably. There's an alligator, the alligator one.
Yep, I remember that.
There's Mo actually told me, he's like, I have the whole series of Funko Pop Garbage Pail Kids, the first series they did.
Oh, really?
Like, holy shit! So
Mo knows Funko Pops.
He does actually. He
didn't know that.
He is into the Funko Pops.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're all over his house.
I think of Mo more frequently than I should, because
I think of Mo every day.
I do too. Thankfully, he listened to our episode. I messaged him when I left here last week. I messaged him and said, "Do not listen.
Do not work out
while you're working out or at the dentist or anything." And he was like, "Why?" And I sent him the clip of you shaking your keyboard.
Oh, you got video of that?
Oh
shit?
yeah.
What? Just send it to me. I want to post that.
Oh yeah.
Or post it on. Log into the.
I'll send it to you.
Log in. No, don't send it to me because it won't come through right. Log into the Instagram account. Just post it up there. Or save it as a draft. Post it up, save it as a draft, and I'll go in and make changes to it.
I gotta find it. I've got it though.
Although that I don't think that happened until the second show that we recorded that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. I've got it.
Yeah. Go in and post that to the.
All right, remind me
to Instagram, and just save it as a draft, and I'll go in and edit it.
But yeah, so.
But anyway,
I messaged him, so he's like, "Yeah, he posted the picture, of him listening at his desk." But the reason I think of him, even today, we're at lunch, I go tell Pedregal, good food. I'm there with Chris and GW, the whole fam. Well, for some reason, since Judd's been born, Beth once called him Little Mo, and it stuck. So, like, his nickname's Mo. Doesn't relate to...
Maybe it's a Three Stooges thing.
Any of his name, it could be. But we don't call Huck anything other than Huck, really.
Hey,
but,
both my kids have they're named after insects or an animal. So, Lexi is Bug, and Harley is Bear.
I was like, how is Harley an insect or an animal? Okay.
No, hers
the
is,
nicknames. Okay.
Hers is Bear.
Okay, I've heard you use those terms.
So, and they're fitting. Like,
but yeah, I'll look at him, and I was like, Judd, Mo. And he looks at me. Even though when you ask him his name, he knows it's Judd.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so every time we talk to Little Mo, I think of Mo. Probably our number one fan.
He is absolutely our number one fan.
He is. And we love him so much.
He's such a good guy.
I just want to hold him. I want to cradle him in my arms. I want to wrap him up and let him snuggle into my bosom to where he can smell the Fremunda butter.
That is not weird at all. I don't know that Mo would go for that.
I don't know that he would either, and I bet if I tried, he'd probably kill me.
Oh, yeah. Well, he is trained in the deadly arts of finger
what?
Finger fighting.
Everybody was finger fighting.
They teach, as an airman, he is trained to finger fight. He'll thumb wrestle your ass off.
I'll take that challenge. Ooh. Hey, Mo, let's get together soon.
Little known fact about the U.S. Air Force.
They will finger your butthole.
They will finger fight you. I didn't say butthole. And I have a new term for buttholes. Thunder donut.
I rate this beer 2 out of 5 Thunder Donuts. That's awesome.
I knew you'd like that.
I did see on Facebook and some of these dumb groups I'm in where it's like weird food or all the weird crap I post. Somebody posted something real awful. I forget what it was. And all these people were replying like how much they hate it and how much they hate this person. And one guy just replied, I hate you so much that I hope you have to spend the rest of your life with butthole spiders. And nobody asked what it was. I just went, that is the single greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, the Thunder Donut came from my friend Jessie. Her son was watching Family Feud. And Family Feud used to be a family-friendly show.
Even back then, it was very, very heavily sexual.
But it wasn't.
But they tried to play like it wasn't.
But it wasn't something that a kid could pick up on.
Most times.
And
because if you watch the old, especially some of the old dating games and like the Newlywed Games, there's clips on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
where you're going, holy crap!
I'm not saying that
super vulgar.
I'm not saying it's not. It wasn't then. It is worse now with Steve Harvey doing it.
Oh, now it's literally. Well, here's the thing too: the questions that the producers ask, they try to get those answers. That's what gets the ratings.
Right.
That's what makes people laugh.
Right.
Which it works. I laugh at it.
It works. I laugh. But so here's where the Thunder Donut came from. So her son was watching it, and she goes, I don't think that this is appropriate for you to watch. And he goes, oh, man, you never let me watch anything. And she goes, well, with the question that was just asked, name a part of the body that a stripper can throw something out of. The answer was Thunder Donut / butt.
That's awesome.
No, not something, sorry. A firecracker. The answer was Thunder Donut / butt. She goes, I don't think it's appropriate for you to sit and watch. Okay,
so when they do those surveys and they put the answers on the board, when people say things that are similar, they give 2 answers. That means somebody said
Thunder Donut.
But somebody said at least one person called it a Thunder Donut.
Yes.
That person needs credit for that term.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That's good. And now
I'm going to teach my boys because we were downstairs in the basement. We've been trying to have family game night a lot this week.
Okay.
I'm about to be gone for work a little bit, busy. And a couple nights ago, man, both the boys were just cracking them off. Judd farted one time. It sounded so wet, I thought for sure he was like,
shit his
coming.
pants.
I was dying. Nothing. Just a big wet fart from a 2-year-old. But then Huck's gotten to the point where he's like, this is my body. I can't help it. Things happen. But we've taught him that if you fart, say, excuse me.
Yeah.
At least be cordial with it. I'm not going to tell my kid you're never allowed to fart, but
I laid on the floor and yelled Thunder Donut and then farted.
Thunder Donut!
That's exactly what I did.
That's awesome. But sometimes he'll say I have a tube or I have a bubble or very rarely say I farted.
Yeah,
And
you ever fart
the
and
other
it
night,
feels like a bubble?
Yeah, well, the other night, he farted, and he's like, oh, excuse me, and he left. And we're playing games, and then a little while later, he farted again. He's like, oh, I had a toot. And he laughed, and I'm like, finally I go, buddy, what's the difference between a toot and a fart? And he goes, well, a toot's shorter. Like, all matter of fact, like, I should have known that. And I was like, fair
you should have
enough.
known that.
I'm like, what's a bubble? He's like, just a bubble. It's just- fair enough. Okay,
right.
now I know.
Cool.
Judd, he straight air crapped his pants. I was like, was that you? He's like, no, it wasn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, dude. Had my whole basement smell like fart.
Diesel's been launching them.
Oh, dog farts are the worst.
So I didn't catch a whiff in my nasal
Animals don't
passages.
have donuts either. They have thunder muffins.
Yeah, well, Liz said something about wanting to go out and kick him out of the room last night because she thought he shit in the bedroom.
Oh, dog farts
He
are
farted
terrible.
so bad that she thought he shit in the bedroom. But he'll wake himself up. He'll fart and like startle himself.
What was that?
Whoa.
That's how old he is.
He just looks around.
That's an old man thing.
He's
Sleep 20 hours a day, but when you fart, you scare yourself awake.
yourself. So
Old Diesel. He's so old now he don't even open his eyes when we say his name.
no, he doesn't give a shit.
A couple years ago, he'd at least look at me when I said Diesel. Now he's just,
He gets excited, so I'll say, Randy's here. And he'll like pop up.
Yeah.
He knows you're here now.
yeah,
But,
so now he's just like, whatever.
like when I have a cleaning person. When she shows up, I'm like, hey, Ryan's here. He pops up.
Ready to go.
He's ready to run downstairs.
Well, he knows he's going to get some ear scratches. And
If Lexi's getting off the bus and I go, Lexi's home, he just lays there just like that. He
don't
could
care.
give a shit that anybody in this house is home.
He
Unless
don't
we're
care.
all gone.
He's like, y'all ain't special.
He's like, yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
But we will never.
Now there he is. Hey, buddy.
What's up, Diesel
He
boy?
opened his eyes.
Like I'm not going back to work as far as I know at this point, so we don't have to worry
Yeah,
about.
you've been fired.
No, but if I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a green dress.
yes,
But not a real green dress. That's cruel.
I would.
Buy you a fur coat.
He would have serious separation anxiety because we've been home
Forever.
almost a year.
Yeah.
March 12th would have been a year because Liz and I both worked from home that Friday, and that following Monday, the 15th,
That
we
was
were
Shut
not
it down.
going back to the office.
But on April 26, 1992, there was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you?
Well, I was
You were sitting home watching your TV
probably
while I was participating in some anarchy.
not.
First spot we hit was a music shop.
I was 12, and which would have made you like 6.
It only took one brick to make that window drop.
Why are you quoting words from songs?
Finally, we got our own PA.
Thanks for listening. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's the Goose Instagram.
The show's not over yet.
Tricked you. Martel's just getting annoyed.
We're only 30 minutes. We're 30 minutes into the show and we haven't talked about shit yet.
as I talk through Sublime's lyrics, and actually I was a 9 in 1992.
Yeah, well, I was close.
You were close. 3 years off.
3 years off.
It's fine.
But, yeah, anyway. This show is literally about nothing.
That's what we do.
Why no? But this one's just...
All of them are about nothing.
some of them about something.
Well, let's drink more then. Let's get you nice and toasty for your dinner date.
No. Last week I went off the rails. I purged.
Last week. Yeah.
I
I walked in
last
and
week.
Liz said he's not allowed to drink
He's not
that much this week.
To be honest, we had a lot on the show.
Well, we did 2 shows.
Yeah, we did.
We
do
recorded 2
shows.
shows in one day.
Yeah, which the other one may never see the light of day. I have to go back and listen to it, the whole thing. I can't just say.
Send it.
So with that show, because we were doing
The second one's where you spilled.
The second one's where I spilled and I was shaking, and my keyboard worked just fine. I fixed it.
You put it in rice? You
Nope.
put rice in it?
Nope. Nope. I just turned it upside down, took all the keys out, and let it dry out. It got a little sticky,
Yeah, it did.
but that's nothing I'm not.
Not ever since you got Funko Pops in here.
Well, the Funko Pops, and that Porsche.
Porsche.
Yeah. So
She's
anyway,
quiet over there.
yeah,
She's sitting over there with Mercedes and Cinnamon.
there's nothing wrong with that, Skylar.
Skyler. See, I only know one Skyler, and it's a dude, and he is a...
You know a dude named Skylar?
we went to high school with him.
That
He
is
was a couple
such
years,
a stripper name.
He was a couple years younger than us, and he is bigger than me. I'll leave it at that. He's
like my 600-pound life bigger.
He's something.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, yeah. The show that may never see the light of day.
That should be the title for it, even if you do release it.
Well, I might. But I have to go through and listen to the whole thing. Typically, I don't listen to a whole show when I'm editing because it's our show and we do everything unscripted. I just know the spots.
Most times, you just make sure the intro and outro music are good, and you save it while I'm here, and then upload it.
In some cases, yeah. But I mean, because
we don't edit.
We don't edit. I don't edit the show. That's the whole point of the show.
You get us raw.
Yeah. But that show, I threw some motherfuckers under the bus on that show.
I don't remember, but
I was talking about the challenge. I was talking about our nutrition challenge thing.
How'd that turn out?
So Liz did not win.
Boo!
And cheater's gonna cheat.
Dumb.
It is what it is. I've accepted that some people don't have integrity. The people that go back and 2 weeks prior to the end of the show, or the end of the challenge, they add in points. I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't remember what I ate 2 weeks ago, even if I wrote the shit down. How many hours I slept.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it if I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Like, I'd need to read it.
Like, there's no way that I could just go and say that I only ate 3 to 4 cups of veggies. Actually, I had 5 to 6, so I'll take that extra point for the 5 to 6 versus the 3 to 4. And I only slept 6 hours, but I'm going to go ahead and give myself 7 hours for that. Yeah, I got my sleep. So whatever the case is, it doesn't matter at this point. But I was just irritated in the fact that some people don't have integrity to just accept that they didn't get the 2 points, or that people aren't paying attention to what other people are doing. Because Liz and I we looked at that leaderboard every day to see where we sat after we put in all of our points.
Right.
That's just something like being undercover competitive is kind of like a hindrance instead of just being outwardly competitive. Because I don't want people to get, personally, I don't want people to get upset at constant trash talk, so I just don't trash talk at all, and I don't let anybody know that I'm actually really competitive about things.
Very competitive.
So, and that's to save them, not me, because I'll still say whatever I'm going to say. But the fact that someone doesn't have, or did have the balls to change their score, not so that they knew that they would win, so that they would be competitive against 2 people who are super fucking competitive.
Yeah.
Like, Liz is really competitive. She's like I am. She's undercover competitive. And she won't brag. She won't boast. She may jokingly make a comment about winning something or being better at something than somebody else. But it's in a joking manner.
Right.
Not in a fuck you manner. But so going and changing your score just to be competitive there's zero integrity with that. Like, all respect is lost at that point. And, well, so you know how the Amish shun people in their own sex? Like, they turn around, they put their back to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I worked out with my back to this person the entire time.
And farted with your Thunder Donut.
God, I wish I had blasted a big one right into their square.
I farted in your general direction.
Anyway, enough with that bullshit. What else do we need to talk about? I didn't do anything this week other than buy. Like, I got Funko Pops coming. I've started a fantasy league in my head between buying a Tesla and a Porsche. And right now they're dead even. It's kind of weird. And that, like, work.
I've got a news article, a very short one.
It better be good because the last one you gave us wasn't good.
I don't remember the last one.
It was like 101 facts you didn't know, and we ended up knowing like...
That was an article. That was like a BuzzFeed type.
Well, but we knew like 80% of it.
Yeah. Well, let's see if you knew this one. It comes from Bangkok, and it's titled...
Hey, what's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
That's a
Thunder Donut.
That's an old middle school thing.
A hippopotamus swallowed a circus dwarf in a freak accident in northern Thailand, according to columnists in the Pattaya Mail.
That's it. That's a statement.
The Grapevine column reported a circus dwarf, nicknamed Odd, O-D,
Yeah.
died recently when he bounced sideways
Is
from a
it
trampoline.
odd or ode?
I don't know. I don't speak French.
Okay.
Ode died recently when he bounced sideways from a trampoline and was swallowed by a yawning hippopotamus waiting to appear in the next act. Vets said Hilda the hippo had a gag reflex which caused her to swallow. More than 1,000 spectators continued to applaud wildly until they realized there had been a tragic mistake. The end.
I don't mean to laugh at somebody else's misery.
I've saved that. And that is an old picture of an old newspaper.
But the fact that this dude bounced off a trampoline and landed in... That can't be real. That's like... that's Disney cartoon bullshit right there.
Can you imagine some midget like bleep, 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 and then he does like one of those tuck and roll sideways things?
And he's like...
right into a yawning hippo's mouth. And the hippo gags, swallows him whole.
But it's the...
That's worse than Jonah and the whale.
Yeah.
You don't get regurgitated from that hippo. You die.
Oh.
And then the crowd's like, yeah!
Geppetto and the whale start a fire in its belly and get out.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know if you can either. But Geppetto did it in Pinocchio.
I don't know. Geppetto wasn't swallowed.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I think so.
And it's been a while.
Anyway.
Since I have seen Pinocchio.
That's great.
Yeah, I read that and just thought it was really funny. I don't care if it's real or not.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The imagery is hilarious to me. It reminds me of there's a video I saw. No context. It was just a midget / little person / dwarf, whatever, running off a dock and jumping in the water. And as soon as they hit the water, instead of a splash, you hear bloop.
I've seen that one.
Kills me every time.
So midget's offensive.
Not. It depends.
It depends on. It does depend on the person. Because I've heard them. I've heard little people say no. It needs to be little people. I've heard little people say no. It's fine. I was watching dwarf boxing on YouTube the other night.
Can they even reach each other?
Oh my god, it is so good.
Do they list? Hold on, just like normal fighting, do they list the height and the reach and everything?
Yes, and the weight, and like 10 pounds makes a huge difference.
Like height, 3 feet, weight, 94 pounds, reach 4 inches.
Oh.
You're looking it up.
I don't need to look it up. I just need to go into my YouTube history and I'll get it up on the TV, and there won't be any sound for anybody else to listen to, but it is magnificent. Super magnificent. There it is. All right, give me a sec.
Am I supposed to fill in the gap here? Are you going to edit it? Can I fill in your gap? So we're plugging in the TV. Brad Williams. If you want a funny comedian, watch Brad Williams. He is funny. You've seen him in person?
Yes.
Did you get the tickets for half price?
No.
You should have. He is funny, though. Looking for a TV remote. There it is. Good thing you're not a midget. You would never seen that.
Right.
And here we go. Thunderbolt hole, Thunder Donut.
Maybe I will.
You gonna make this to where they can hear it too?
I'm gonna try.
You got to. Oh, this is gonna be glorious.
Yeah, it's so good. It is so good.
Funny thing is, I bet if we got in a fight with one of these dudes, they would absolutely.
I can't get it because we're recording. I can't turn it on.
Oh, you can't turn on where they.
Nope.
I bet if we fought one of these dudes, they would absolutely kick our shins.
Oh hell!
They would beat our kneecaps.
They would kick you in the Thunder Donut.
Right,
Punch
uppercut to the Thunder Donut.
Punch you in the thunder. So this first one,
Brutal dwarf fight.
yes. Hold on, I get it up on the TV sound. There we go.
Oh goodness, that's wrestling. That's fake.
Oh no, that's what that guy does.
Show me the boxing.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna jump ahead.
Yeah, jump ahead for real. We don't need to watch 8 minutes of this. He's not even as tall as the turnbuckle.
No.
He's like 3/4 as tall as the. Oh, The good news is they don't have to worry about getting in and out of the ring. Height 4'2" versus 3'11". Weight 120 to 110.
Oh, there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Oh,
because you have it muted.
There we go. Here we go. So, Blue just like comes in and like
his hands are down.
Huge swing.
Oh, there you go. Yep, Boom. That's what you get.
So the
dude
guy
in the red gloves has great technique, great form.
The dude in blue he's the underdog. He's the wrestler. The dude in red.
Well, look at his hands. His hands are down.
Look at him.
He's just getting rocked. Oh.
He gets look.
Oh, he's getting rocked. All right, he's trying to clinch.
Yep.
Dude, the dude with the red gloves knows what he's doing.
But he's a boxer.
Right,
and a bouncer.
He's a bouncer?
Yes.
What's he bouncing?
I don't know.
On the trampoline sideways into a hippo's mouth?
Nope. There is one late. I don't know if it's this one or it's the other video I watched. There's a late hit, and he just like clocks him right in the back of the head after the bell. It's hilarious, and no one says anything. Like no one stops it.
What are you going to do?
Oh, right there. There wasn't a late hit.
That wasn't a late hit, but he did clobber him in the back of the head.
Clobbered him back in the head while he was going down and smacked his head into the.
The good news is he did not have far to fall.
No,
he's okay. He'll be all right.
He's fine. He's like hit me in the back of the head. But this Okay,
I'm hooked. I'm going to look up dwarf fighting.
You just need to look in R&R, Rough N Rowdy on YouTube. There's like women's fighting. There's midget fighting.
I should watch women fight in the UFC.
Oh no, I got another video. This woman knocks another woman out in 20 seconds. Just
I've seen that in UFC.
Clobbers the shit out of her. No, but this one's so much better though, because it's just white trash. It's so white trash.
You remember bum fights?
Ooh, hey, look at that. Oh yeah, I remember bum fights.
Oh, the what do they?
They
call
make
those?
A comment about her ass crack.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing. She's literally wearing a rubber band.
No, listen. Listen. Just listen. Shut up. It is full blown explicit. Like that guy just got fucking rocked. Like it is no. He just winked at the camera.
He did. He's Tell me, does somebody get knocked out? Do they have enough power to knock each other out?
I don't know. You know what? I don't remember. This one, let's jump ahead.
Let's say fast forward.
That's the round 2. Yeah. We're coming into round 3.
They're telling him to keep your hands up.
Here's round 3.
Which he's not.
Oh, hold on. There's one.
Dude, he's just eating punches to the face. He is. Right in the ear hole.
He is. Not only is he eating the punch.
He's down.
Oh, you see that? He's like, I'll fucking hit you while you're down.
Oh,
watch! It happens again.
Oh no!
He dives like he does like a running. Watch! He does it again.
It's like an attempt at a Superman punch, but it's not. It's like a super half man punch.
Yeah, there he goes.
He swings, it's nothing, just fall. He's dizzy, dude.
Oh, he's fucked up.
He's like, yeah, I'm fine. No, you're not fine.
The announcers through this whole thing are like, I shouldn't be laughing. He just looked at me. He fell down, and I'm laughing, and I shouldn't be laughing.
That dude's he's going to be talking fun. Before this, he was probably normal.
You're talking funny just watching it.
I am. And after this, I guarantee you talk like Tyson. Look, he can't even stand up.
Stop it, guys. Stop it.
He's just
like,
dude in the red gloves is just like, I'm good. I'm fine.
All right, so that's the end of the dude in the red one.
There's a chick in the crowd in just her bra.
Yeah, they're in the next video.
It's just she was wearing her bra as a top.
In the next video,
which is nothing different.
Shows her boobs.
Here's the other. Okay.
We can't see it though because it's on YouTube and the camera didn't catch it.
Here's what gets me too. Why is there such a cliche like? If a woman walked through here, I'm just going to say a woman in general, or out the street in her bra and panties, people freak out.
I don't know.
But you go to the pool and they're in a bikini that's even smaller, and it's fine.
It's fine.
I've never understood that.
I don't know. So listen. I've been punched hard.
I can punch hard. Dude, he would uppercut you square to the scrot.
Yeah. Or the Thunder Donut.
Right in the Thunder Donut.
I'm going to call this episode Thunder Donut.
Glazed Thunder Donuts.
And I'm going to put the little donut emoji right next to
it. Cream-filled Thunder Donuts are my favorite.
Brown cream.
Oh.
All right, let's just jump into this.
Here we go. So this is the same
Look how
guy.
smug he looks.
The guy that was wearing red gloves. Yeah, he does look real smug. The guy wearing red gloves in the last video, I'm assuming is going to be wearing blue gloves
He's
in
going to
this
have
video.
the blue gloves in this video, yep.
Because there's a new contestant in the red gloves.
Yeah.
Those gloves are normal size, like 16-ounce gloves.
They are 16-ounce gloves.
They go up to their elbows.
Yeah, they're 16-ounce gloves. They are full-blown 16-ounce gloves.
That dude's got an entourage coming out.
Yeah. All right, we're going to jump ahead.
Yeah, jump ahead to the fighting. He can't get the T-shirt over his head. That guy kind of looks like Mo. Looks like Mo with hair.
If Mo was 4'2".
And 3 feet shorter. My favorite is that they list the reach on these guys.
Yeah. Well, it's boxing. Look at him. Watch. Right? He's like...
jab. He did a jab and a body shot.
Boom.
Little hook.
Boom.
Blue gloves.
Oh, he started to windmill on him.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, come at me, bro.
Oh, now he's getting cocky. Look at the footwork. He's going Ali.
Boom.
He's going Muhammad Shorty. Oh, right to the face.
Oh, he's like, he's holding on to the
This
back
has
of
got to
his
be
head.
terrible for other people to listen to, but I don't care. I'm so entertained right now.
This is so good. I may include the links to this.
Oh, you got to.
I don't have to.
I
told you where to find it at. Rough N Rowdy on YouTube.
This has 6 million views.
Yeah. And it's from last year, January 20th.
Right before the shutdown.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He wound up a punch like a fucking cartoon. Oh. He's like backing off.
About to knock the braids right off of that dude.
What's his face doing?
What's his face doing?
He's got duck lips.
What is his face doing? Getting pounded. That's what it's doing.
All right, let's jump right into this thunk.
Oh, man.
That's a replay.
I got to tell you, that dude knows how to fight.
Yeah. Well, that's what he does. I mean, that's his thing. He's
a boxer.
Look at that ring girl. She is missing half of her top.
I was going to say, clothes are not the strong point of these ring girls.
No. They don't think they ever are. Second round. Here we go. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, no. Get in there. Camera guy. Oh, he's dancing.
There he
Oh,
goes.
what the hell? King Pablo didn't even turn around. He just... He just went like all machine gun on some body shots. Jesus.
I mean, they're swinging for the fences.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to.
I don't think they have any other option. He's closing his eyes.
Are you sure he's closing his eyes?
I mean...
Because Homeboy just keeps sticking his glove right in his face, and then he just clobbers him with
it. Oh! Well, that spun his head all the way around. Complete 360. Dude looked like an owl.
I was going to say...
Oh, goodness.
Like a barn owl. Look at he just keeps his one glove out there. He keeps his left glove out there and just right in his nose and then just clocks him in the side of the head.
Yeah, he's throwing the jab. Why are you backing off, man? Is that the end of the round?
Yeah. There are only like 40 seconds. Let's go.
Who is that?
I don't know. He's some guy
Looks
in the ring.
He looked like a mix between Tom Green and
Is that
Owen Wilson.
I was going to say, is that a leprechaun, but never mind.
No, they're they're dwarves.
No, the ring girl. The ring girl's full size. She's just wearing a bright green.
Yeah.
I just couldn't tell.
The ring girls are full size. That's not right. They should have dwarf ring girls.
Yeah, no, I agree. Look at it. Clunk.
Oh. Even he's like, please don't hit me again.
Don't hit me again.
Please don't hit me again.
This guy was cocky as hell,
His
though.
earlobe is folded in half. He got hit so hard. I've never seen that. Or is that just how his ear is?
That might be how his ear is.
If it wasn't, it is now.
Oh, he come running in.
Yeah, blue. Dude in the red stood in the corner for round 3, and the blue dude ran all the way across
and
straight at him and just started walloping on him.
Got him.
These are 1 minute rounds. He went down within 7 seconds. Body shots. Those suck so bad.
Dude in the blue is just...
He's sticking
look
it to him.
Look at back of the head, front of the head, back of the head, front of the head.
Oh, right in the ear. Body shots.
That one was below the belt, but... They don't call anything.
That's because there's like 2 inches below the belt.
Look at him. He's just body shotting him.
The guy's covering his head and leaving his body wide open, just eating punches.
I don't think he can cover his body.
I don't think so either. That's why I didn't say anything else. I just left it at that. Oh, that was back of the head. I would pay to go see this live.
Oh, I would too.
Like if this came to Columbus or something, I would drive up.
I would be there.
We should record from the stands of a dwarf fight. Take this and some mics. Like we're the announcers.
Oh, that'd be great. All right.
I know
I think that's the end of that one.
Does anybody get knocked out in dwarf fighting? I've never seen that.
I don't. These are the only 2 I've watched. I am
Search
going
dwarf knockout.
No, we're gonna. So here's the next video. So
You gonna show me the chick getting rocked?
yeah, because there's like a whole lead up to it. Jacked country girl fights small girl.
Well, that sounds like. Okay, here she is.
Here she is.
Okay, nobody dresses like that when they're really working the fields, though.
She is a pistol packing, ass kicking country girl.
And this chick's in middle school.
Look at
That
her.
looks like a grown woman.
She looks like she can beat some ass.
And I guarantee she does not dress like that on the farm. That's all a farce. That belt, that holster, that's all crap. But this girl looks like her parents used to listen to Pearl Jam, and that's why she's wearing flannel.
Well, guess what? Here's the fight.
And she looks like she's about 10 years younger.
This is the fight. The whole video.
She is 10 years younger, 28 to 18.
Watch.
That 18-year-old's never been hit in her life, ever. Look.
Boom.
Never been hit.
Boom. Boom.
She wants none of it. She barely got tagged. She is crying. She's literally like crying. You can see in her body. She's face down.
Yeah, she gave up. She completely gave up.
She just quit. There's no quitting and fighting. Get up.
Yes, there is. See?
She's like, stop. I got to go to school on Monday.
She's like, I'm done.
They're taking their gloves off.
Yeah.
Wow. Boxer farts in the ring. Makes everyone sick. Crank this up. Oh, this is funny. This is what I'm doing tonight. What'd you do?
Apparently I hit mute, but I didn't hit mute. All right.
This dude's coming out in a literal wife beater and climbing in the ring. I love this. I love everything. He's got and one Walmart shorts on. I have those shorts at home right now.
God.
Those are and one. Mine are silver. His are gold. He's got and one Walmart shorts on and a wife beater.
I want to know who farts. Which one farts?
This dude's got I'm going to say that dude.
That dude right there?
The scraggly white trash looking dude.
They're both scraggly white trash looking dudes.
Well, the one dude's black.
Doesn't mean he can't be white trash.
Okay, I think it does mean that, but we'll roll with it.
I mean,
he's got a gut.
Look at him.
That's black me right there.
Yeah.
He looks like he doesn't even want to get off those ropes. He's like, I'm comfy right here. Come fight me. That's black me. He's like, you bring the fight to me, I ain't moving.
Oh, no, he's moving. Look at it.
Oh, terrible technique. Both. Look at Oh, my gosh.
They're just throwing windmills at each other.
They're not even looking. That dude, look at him. He's looking down.
I am stomping
You can't even tell where you're getting hit.
Oh, this is gold.
They don't even know what corners to go to.
This is gold. This is perfect.
The ref sent him to the wrong corner.
Yeah, he did.
He said he's done? he said also, I think the guy, look at the people in the crowd. They're gagging. People close by are gagging.
Oh, that's great.
He walked to the corner, sat back and let one rip.
She farted in the ring, man.
Oh, look at that. I don't even, what did you eat? I don't even know. Eggs. Dude, look at his teeth. Wait, how much did he get paid? He got $500 to go throw some windmill punches and fart in the ring. Dude, where do we sign up for this?
Oh my God.
I'd do that. I'd do that every day of the week and make some money.
He finished that interview with "You're disgusting, man," and go see a doctor.
The ring girls were gagging. That is awesome.
All right.
I'm getting on R&R tonight. That's going to be my entertainment.
I know. Like, you know what?
Ring girl goes crazy and kicks man in the face.
Subscribe. Oh,
What is that one?
you want to see that real quick?
Yeah, I did. I want to see a ring girl kick somebody in the face.
Then we're gonna end the show.
Okay, typical ring girl in a bikini.
It's only a minute 20.
She's walking around waving the card. She's wearing like a zip-up hoodie jacket. Well, she looks like she's drunk.
And she's got thigh-high boots on.
Thigh-high boots.
Well, she can't walk.
She's wasted, dude.
Well,
She is hammered.
Well, no, that ring is like it's a mat.
Well, I know
It's
that.
not like a canvas.
I know that, but none of the other girls were having problems, and they were all wearing heels.
Right, but the
way she's bouncing around, she's taking her. Look, the ref's like, dude, get out of here. She's wasted.
Oh, she just lost
But
her weave.
Part of her hair fell out. No way. This is real. This is a real. Look at her.
She is trashed. Woo!
Oh no. Oh hey.
Oh, and security's here. You got to go.
Oh, that guy's full on Paul Blart too.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Look at the. You see how many rolls were on the back of his head? He had 7 rolls. He had neck rolls on neck rolls.
I love fun.
I love fun. I hit him in the nose.
Oh my god!
None of these people are professional.
No,
I love it.
That's why this is the best.
Not one.
That's why this is. Look at
The
these
fight
two
started
scrawny-
and they're still interviewing the ring girl.
Look at these two scrawny assholes.
Oh, okay. I'm subscribed to this channel.
I'm in. Every night I'm going to watch this before bed now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I will supply. I'm going to supply
Rough and Rowdy. You're going to supply.
the links for this.
Oh, okay. You have to.
Yeah.
Rough and Rowdy on
Rough
YouTube.
and Rowdy on YouTube.
Toothless Hillbilly
That is-
Fights Young Wrestling Channel. I'm going to watch so many videos.
Oh, it's so good. This is my new entertainment for the evening. Oh, excuse me.
Cut. Oh. Coronades.
Yeah. And it was kind of exaggerated. Anyway, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Insta, Google, Tweetstagram.
Like, share, subscribe. I'm definitely going to watch some more R&R stuff, and then we're just going to...
That's been the highlight of my episode.
We might have to watch one fight each show now.
I'm fine
And
with
I'll
that.
run it through the system, and so they can get the commentary from us and from them,
Yeah, you definitely got to hear some of the things said.
because it is gold. Gold.
Toothless Hillbilly, self-proclaimed superhero. Street brawler unleashes violence upon Marine. Man, these don't show them now. but I'm gonna watch these
not.
tonight.
I'm gonna watch. I'm stammering and stuttering. 'cause it's good. All right, that's it. That's the end of the show. We're out. I'm Martelle. He's Randy.
Peace.